Hey, welcome to Her Authentic Journey, the podcast. I am your host, Navasia Collier, woman, soon to be wife, mother of 3, and the former strong, independent woman. Along my journey, I discovered the secret key to the more in life is in your authenticity. This podcast is about becoming unstuck in who you thought you had to be as a strong, independent, maybe the responsible one, and become who we were meant to be. Myself and other resilient guests will share what we only wish someone shared with us early on. Topics, tips, lessons learned and unlearned while on our personal journeys of becoming true to who we are, not who we've had to be. Now, this purposeful, resilient life that you and I are meant for not only requires authenticity, it is also intentionality. Steering you away from just pushing and getting through life, we believe in the Method on Purpose roadmap of mindset, environment, time, honesty, obstacles, and the doing all work together to begin designing a life that is and feels more purposefully fulfilled, a life you actually love. So tune in, come along, join our Facebook community, and begin your authentic journey today. So we have this idea of what happiness or a fulfilled life looks like or may feel like. It is usually a life that is stress, drama-free, where everything is flowing to you, through you, and around you. Everything just is and continues to fall in place. That is what the initial idea of a fulfilled life looks like, right? I don't know where we get that from, besides maybe, of course, television and social media and what others may decide to showcase, that part of their lives that they decide to showcase. The people you may know that may seem to be in that place you want to be, maybe that's where the idea comes from. There is a perception that a life or a fulfilled life means that everything is 100%, right? Everything is just perfect. Even when we get otherwise proof from celebrities, idols, and the people we may know, because you are immediately comparing it to your situation in your life, you may not recognize the clue. The clues that may be that, your idea or your perception of the perfect life doesn't really exist. So this perception makes, our seasons and the season of where you feel like you're in the middle of a storm, it makes it much heavier. It feels deserted. You may be in the space currently. You may be in the midst of your storm right now, quietly suffering, feeling as if you are the only one facing the thoughts, feelings, and circumstances that you are or have been faced with in your life. You want to become free from that storm, but yet you don't know how. You may be embarrassed by whatever you are facing. You are comparing yourself maybe to others, or you may also feel you are too far gone from that ideal perception you may have. That there is no help. You have to be able to figure this out on your own, yet again. Even if you know deep down inside that this is beyond your capacity right now. It's out of your reach. When I say this, I mean your idea of where you are supposed to be, your idea of where you should be, or where you have to be in order to begin to really live your life in the way that you truly want. Again, where did we get this idea of perfect from? That our idols may not be struggling with health issues, or that our favorite celebrity is in the middle of a heartbreak, or another woman who may be living a life that you may want for yourself, that she isn't lonely right now, or she doesn't feel beautiful, or maybe feel accepted all the time. So listen, their lives are not perfect, my life is not perfect, and neither will yours. This is a thing standing in the way for you, whether it's comparison, perfection, embarrassment, or all the other things. How do you move past this barrier? It is by knowing and understanding that we can't grow without being stretched. That perception or thought that a fulfilled life is a life of comfort is false. But you know that you are comfortable in certain areas of your life currently, or have been for quite some time. You know what to expect in that area. You may You maybe even master the area of your life as well, but are you fulfilled? When was the last time you moved the needle in that part of your area? When was the last time you were honest with the change that may need to happen in your routine, in your relationship, or in your career maybe? So where can you stretch yourself today? It is in that stretch that the more you are looking for is revealed. And stretching, especially when you have not done it in a while, it is uncomfortable, right? However, the more you stretch your body, your muscles, and the things, the easier it may get. And the further your reach, the further you can reach. Listen to that. No matter who you are, the storm, the desert you are in, it is that force behind that stretch, right? Behind that expansion. You have already stretched yourself in so many areas of your life. But when your eyes are only focused on the hardship, you can miss the necessary expansion to extend you further in your life. We have to let go of the idea that storms and our seasons that may seem like we're in a desert of hardship don't happen in life, because they do. And naturally, our emotions, our hurt and pain, or expectations that we may have grab a hold of us, like it holds us still. And although cloudy at first, it is usually a lesson, a nudge, or a shift that is attached to that storm, that is put in place to realign our lives in a way that maybe, you can't see at the moment, but it is necessary due to our own perception of what life is supposed to look like. So, my friend, the storm is part of the journey, your journey. Don't allow the difficulty of this time happen to you and defeat you. Make it happen for you. Allow yourself to make the difficult decisions to stretch in a certain area of your life that you are struggling with. And you don't have to do it alone. So I want you to join the Her Authentic Journey private Facebook community and join other listeners of the podcast. And as always, of course, I am here. If you are stuck, you need help with your next best steps, I am here. Just schedule a call with me. And until next time, be true to who you are, not who you've had to be. Thank you for listening to Her Authentic Journey, the podcast. I hope you enjoyed and were able to grab something meaningful from this episode. If so, please support by sharing with a friend, rate and review. You can also refer to our show notes for more. Until next time, remember, be true to who you are, not who you've had to be.